Hello and welcome to another video of Easy Tutorials, and today in this tutorial you will learn how to make a login and registration system using PHP and MySQL. Here you can see we have a login form and registration form. Using this registration form, people can create an account on this website, and using this login form, people can log in on this website using their credentials, that is using their username and password. So let's quickly see this registration form. Okay, I will fill this registration form. Here I will write any username and I will write one password. And then click on register. Okay, once I will register an account, first it will check if the user exists with the same username. If it is there, it won't create any user, and if it is not there, it will create one new user in our database, so that you can see in this database. Okay, here is my user table, and here you can see under this name we have a username and password. Okay, so like this people can easily create an account using this registration form. Okay, now I'll show you how I can log in to this website. Okay, so now I will fill the same credentials here, same username and password. Okay, once I will click on the login button, then it will go to a validation page where it will check whether the same username and password exist in the database. Okay, if the same username and password exist in the database, we can log in on our website. Okay, so after login, you can see here it is written welcome Avinash, means welcome whatever is username. Before we start creating this login and registration form, I'll request you to please subscribe my channel Easy Tutorials to watch more videos like this one. Now let's start creating this login and registration system. Okay, for that we need a local server. Okay, for that I'll go to the Google and search BAM server. Okay, this is the BAM server official website, and here you can click on this link BAM server and click on this link download directly. Okay, it will take you to this page. Okay, and on this green button you can click and download this exe file. Okay, now you have to install this file on your system. Okay, after installation you can see a BAM server icon on your desktop. Just double click and start your BAM server. Once you will start BAM server, you can find this green icon. Okay, after starting your BAM server, go to your C drive, and there you can find a folder called BAMP. Okay, inside this BAMP folder you will get one more folder called www. Okay, in this folder we will create our project. Okay, so now I'll create a new folder for our project. I'll write user registration. So we will create all the files in this project folder only. Okay, so now I'll create the first file, that is login.php. And now I'll open this file with any text editor. On this login.php page, I will create login and registration form. So first I'll write the normal HTML codes. in header I will write title, user login and registration. And here I will link a Bootstrap file. Okay, so write link rel stylesheet type and href. Now we need a Bootstrap link. For that, go to Google and search Bootstrap CDN. Open the first URL and copy this URL. Now add it in your code. Now I'll close this tag. That's it. Now we'll write the code in this body of HTML. Okay, here I'll create one div class container. It will add some margin from both the sides. Container is a class of Bootstrap. After that we need a 2 column. Okay, for that I'll create one row, and in this row we will create 2 columns. Okay, in Bootstrap we have 12 grids option. Okay, so first I'll take 6 grid. Okay, and in the next column I will use the 6 grid. So in the first column I will write login here. Okay, and after that I will create a form, and here in form I am writing validation.php because after clicking on this submit button it will go to the validation page and the method will be post. Here again I am using a class form group. Okay, and in this form group class I'll write label username, and I will create an input field that is type text, name is equal to user, and I will add one class form control. It's also a Bootstrap class, and this is required field. Okay, now I will copy it and I'll paste, and now I'll change it to password. Label password and type will be password. Okay, and name will be password. That's it. After that I'll create an button and type is equal to submit, and class I'll write btn space button primary. These are Bootstrap class that will add a blue color on this button, and button text will be login. And now let's go to the website. Okay, I'll write localhost, my project folder name, and then after I will write login.php. Okay, now you can see a login form here. Okay, after login form I'll create a registration form. So simply copy this first column. I'll copy entire thing from this first column. Okay, and now I'll paste. Okay, and here I'll change this text, login here to register here, and this action will be registration.php. Okay, it will go to the registration.php page, and this button text will be register. That's it. Save these changes and reload your page. Now you can see the registration form also. Okay, after creating this login and registration page, now I'll open. Okay, after creating this form, I'll add one more class here, class login box. Okay, I will remove this div tag and I will close this div after this form. Okay, and now save your changes. Now I'll go to my project folder and here I will create one more file called style.css. Okay, then now we'll open it in the editor. Okay, and here we have to link this CSS file with this HTML. Okay, for that I'll write link rel stylesheet type text/css href style.css. That's it. Okay, now I will open this style.css and here I'll write the code for body. Okay, in the background I want to add an image and I want to add some linear gradient color. Okay, for that I'll write this code, background linear gradient, this gradient color, and I will write one image URL here. Okay, so now let's go to the project folder and see, here we have an image. I will rename this image image.jpg. Okay, and I will write this image name here, image.jpg. Okay, now I will set the background size. Background size will be cover and background position will be center. That's it. Now save these changes and now check your website, so you can see a background image here. Okay, after adding this background image I will write code for this login box. So just copy this class name and put a dot login box. Okay, in the bracket I'll write maximum width is equal to 700 pixel. Okay, and I will add some, and I will make the float none and margin 150 pixel from top and the auto. So now you can see it is aligned in the center. Now I want to design the login and registration form, okay, separately. For that I'll create a class login left, and for registration I'll write login right. Okay, so like this we created two class, and now I'll go to the CSS and I will write code for login left, and here I'll write the background color. Okay, this will be our background color for login form, and the padding will be 30 pixel. Okay, after that I'll write the code for login right. This will be the registration form, and I will set the background color white and the padding will be 30 pixel. That's it. Save these changes and check your web page. So you can see a background color on this login page. Now we need to change the background color of this input field. Okay, for that I'll write this form control and background color is transparent, and I will write important because I am overriding the Bootstrap class. So now you can see this input field is transparent. Okay, after making this page I will create one more page called registration.php. Okay, Once people will click on the register button, it will open this register.php page. Sorry, registration.php page. And here I will write the PHP code. Okay. And here I will start this session start. Okay, after that I'll write one variable connection, okay, con MySQL I underscore connect, and here I'll write the host, that is localhost. After that I'll write the database password. Okay, so this is our database. Okay, to log into your database, just go to localhost/phpMyAdmin. Okay, it will open this page. By default your username will be root and the password will be blank. Okay, but I have changed my password, so I'll enter my password and go. Okay, here you can see a option called change password. Here you can change your password. Okay, so now I'll go back to this PHP code, and here I will write my user name of the database, and after that I will write my database password, that is 123456. That's it. Now I will write MySQL underscore select database. Okay, this is to select which database you want to use. Okay, now here I will create one more database. Okay, so simply click on the database and in this field write your database name. I will write user registration and click on create button. So like this we simply created one database, user registration. Now I'll put this database name in this PHP code. So this code is to select the database. Okay, after that I'll write one variable name. Okay, it will store the name from this form, okay, with the post method. Here you can see a name is user. Okay, so whatever people will enter the username, it will be stored in this name variable. Okay, after that I'll create one more variable, password. Okay, PASS, and the method post, and it will store the password. Okay, and after that I'll write one more variable, simply a query. I will write here select star from, and here I will write a table name. Okay, so first we need to create a table, so simply write a table name and select the columns, how many columns you want, and click on go. Okay, here we have to write the column name. Okay, first will be name and the second one I'll write password. Okay, in the type I'll select varchar, and second one also, and values I will put 255, and after that in this index I will select primary. Okay, for name I will select the primary, and after that just click on preview SQL. Okay, here you can see the SQL query, then click on save. Like this we can create columns in this table. After that we can see this table here. Okay, name and password, but there is no entry in this table. Okay, now I'll go to the code, and here I'll write the table name, that is user table, and I'll write select a star from table name where name is equal to $name. Okay, and next I will create a result variable, and it will store this query. Okay, and after that I'll create a num variable. Okay, it will count the number of rows, how many times this name appeared in this database table. After that I'll write if num is equal to 1. Okay, I'll write echo username already taken. Okay. In else, I'll write a query. Okay, I'll create a registration variable, insert into table name and the name and password, and it will store this value $name and $pass. Okay, now I'll run this query. MySQL query and this connection variable and this registration variable. That's it, and I will write echo registration successful. That's it. Now save this page and go back to the web page. Okay, first refresh this page, and now I will write a username here. Okay, I'll register. Okay, click on register and you can see registration successful. Now I'll go to the database and I'll reload this page, table name. Okay, and here you can see a username and password. Okay, like this we can easily register an user in this database. Okay, now I will go back and I will click on registration form and I will register with the same name, and it is saying username already taken. Okay, now after registration we want to redirect user back to the login page. Okay, for that here I will write this code: header location login.php. Okay, and once I will write this code, now you can see I will register one user. After registration we redirected back to the login page only. Okay, and now I will check this database, and here you can see a new user registered. After getting this registration page, we need one more page, validation for user login. Okay, so now I will create validation.php. Okay, go back to the registration page, copy the entire code and paste it into this validation page. Just we need to change few lines of code. Okay, remove this header, and after that in query I will add and password. Okay, it will match the username and password from the database. Okay, so first I will remove all these text. Okay, if num is equal to 1, we will write header and location will be home.php. Okay, if it is 1, it will be redirected to the home page. Okay, and else it will be redirected back to the login page only, login.php. That's it. Now we need to create this home page, so simply write home.php. Okay, and now I'll open this home page. And here I will write a PHP code. I'll write session start. That's it. Okay, After that, I'll write the HTML codes here. In the head, I'll write a title, and the title will be home page. Okay, after title, I'll go to the body. Here I will write welcome. Okay, that's it. I will save this page and go back to your browser, and now I will log in on this page. Okay, after login, you can see we are redirected to the home page, and you can see a message welcome. Okay, now we will go to the validation page, and here I will create one session variable, and I will write one name, username, and it will store the name. Okay, and I will use this session variable in this home page. So I will write this welcome in h1 tag. Okay, and after welcome, I'll write PHP echo this session variable, that's it. Save this page and go to browser and again log in, and now you can see welcome Avinash. Okay, welcome whatever is username, it will display. Now we want to add a logout option here. Okay, for that I'll write one anchor tag a href logout .php. Text will be logout. That's it. Save this page and now copy this logout.php, and I will create one more page called logout.php. Okay, now I'll open this page with text editor, and here I'll write a code PHP, and first session start, and this line of code will terminate this session. Okay, session destroy, and the header will be location login.php. It will redirect the user to the login page. Okay, once the session will be destroyed, it will be redirected to the login page. Okay, save this page. Okay, and now I will reload this page. I'll log in again, and here you can see a logout option. Okay, if I will click on this, we are redirected back to the login page. Okay, now we will go to the home page, and here I will write this code if is set session. Okay, if session variable is not set, then header will be location login.php. Okay, after adding this page, we cannot enter into the home page without the login. Okay, now you can see once we'll click on the logout option, now I want to design this home page, so simply go to the login page and copy these text and paste it into the home page. Okay, and after that I'll write div class container and I'll close this div here, and I'll save these changes, and you can see changes here, a background color and some margin. Okay, after that I'll write some code for this href. Okay, so I'll add one more class here. Okay, float right, it is a bootstrap class. Save this change and now refresh, so you can see this logout button on the right side. That's it. And here I'll write code for A, and the color will be white, and important because we are overriding the bootstrap class. And now I'll write code for h1. The color will be white and margin top 200 pixel, text align center, and text transform uppercase, and save these changes. Now refresh. Okay, now you can see this text in the center. Okay, now I'll go to the CSS, and in a tag I'll write margin top minus 200 pixel. That's it, and save these changes. And now I will reload this page. Now I will click on the logout option, and we are redirected back to the login page. So this is how you can easily create a login and registration system using PHP and MySQL. If this video is helpful for you, please click on the like button, and also subscribe my channel Easy Tutorials, and also share this video to your friends. Thank you so much for watching this video.